Hey guys, today we're exploring one of my favorite topics, which is Euclidean geometry. Now let's go and hit it up, guys. Okay, so circle geometry for grade 12s. We have a circle, okay? The boundary of a circle, or the perimeter of a circle is referred to as a circumference. It is a circumference, okay? Circumference. This would be called a circumference. And then a piece of a circumference, so this guy, let's call it AB. Only a tiny piece of a circumference, okay, will be called an arc. This is referred to as an arc, guys. It's an arc, okay? I hope this makes sense. This idea makes sense. And what do we have? We have something that we call a chord. A chord is a line segment, guys, that is drawn from one point of the circumference to the other point of the circumference. Let's call it chord CD, okay? It's called what? Chord CD. This is normally what a chord does. It cuts the circle into two parts, okay? It's this tiny part and this big part in here, okay? This big part in here. This two parts that it cuts it into segments. This would be called a minor segment, okay? It's a minor segment, and the big part, this side, will be referred to as a major segment. Oh my god, it's a major segment. I hope this makes sense, guys. As I said, this is a chord. What does it do? It's drawn from one point of the circumference to the other point of the circumference. That's how we know it's a chord, okay? And what does it usually do? It cuts the circle into two parts, not equal parts, but two parts. Minor segment and major segment. There's a special chord that we normally deal with, which will then go through the center of the circle. This chord has a technical name that is said to be diameter. What is it called, guys? We call it a diameter, okay? This chord here is referred to as a diameter. What is special about a diameter, guys? It cuts the circle into two equal halves. So this is a semicircle, and this also another semicircle. So guys, this is what we're talking about today. It cuts this thing into two equal halves. There's another special thing that I don't want to leave out. What am I not leaving out? Okay, this is a diameter cut it into two equal parts. Half of a diameter, guys, is referred to as a radius, okay? What do we call it? Radius. Hopefully this is not too messed up for you guys. You still catch the drift and then you are with me, okay? So this is our circumference. There we go, okay? And we could have a line here, okay? Let's pretend this line only touches the circle at only one point. And if it does that, we then refer to this particular line as a tangent. What do we call it? We call it a tangent from the word tangible, touch, okay? It only touches at only one point. This will be then referred to as a tangent. What if it touches at more than one point, like here, okay, like here, this one and that one? It's a line segment referred to as a secant. What do we call it? Secant, okay? Secant, okay? But we want to keep in mind the tangent. We want to keep in mind the diameter and the radius. We want to keep in mind the boundary of a circle, which is called the circumference. We want to keep in mind segments. That a chord will cut a circle into two segments, okay? Diameter will cut a circle into two equal segments. I hope this makes sense. This is today's idea. Today's idea, guys, on Euclidean geometry. This is a circle. We were exploring what a circle looks like, and this would be the center of a circle. I hope this makes sense. We'll go on other ideas as we move on. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your day.